Hey y'all, it's him here. I'm here with another video, or I guess you could basically kind of just say this is my first video. It's definitely been a long time since I've done a YouTube video, but it's a new year, bitch, and I guess to start off the new year, before I really get into telling you how it's going, I want to kind of recap last year. I am getting back into this and the whole editing process and all of that jush and all that good shit, girl. Last year I went through some pretty traumatic times. You know, back in 2021 in October, my dad passed away, which kind of put me in a difficult position. At the time I was getting sick, and you know, I didn't have a job, and I was really just dancing and teaching and kind of just singing everywhere, just trying to get my face out there and stuff. So I wasn't really in the working space of shit. So, you know, and when my dad passed, you know, the house is mine, so I had to start paying extra bills and stuff like that, and life kind of took a little bit of a shift for me, you know. And I think especially around that time, I was very vulnerable. I was naive, you know, and I was getting used in different areas by, honestly, a lot of the closest people to me, you know, which took a really huge toll on me and you know, my livelihood, my confidence. I think I kind of got lost a little bit in translation of a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to do, and I had to prioritize myself and my mental with everything that I had going on. You know, yeah, I had to prioritize my mental with everything that I had going on, in conjunction with who I want to be and where I plan to kind of see myself within the next 5 years, 10 years. But also, just kind of piggybacking on a lot of the positive stuff, you know, going into 2022. Honestly, it was a really, really great year, you know. I started off the year doing Mitchell Kelly's intensive, which was an extremely great experience for me, especially with the first intensive, because I ended up doing it again in December. Yeah, I ended up doing it again in December. It's currently February. Meeting Mitchell, Mitchell's teaching style, having conversations with him. Mitchell is definitely like a dance dad, like a dance brother. And the second time that I did this intensive in December was it was even better. And I think a lot of that has to do with my mental state of where I was, and kind of knowing what I want to do and just getting back to me. And in a lot of aspects of it, I feel like I'm getting back to the last year, February, March time, I was really diving back into that music bag. So some of you, if you don't know, I do have a single out called No New Friends.
I don't need no friends who gon' be. I need to separate from all this bullshit. I cannot relate. You got me in my feelings, I'm in a disarray. I don't need no new, I don't need no new, I don't need no new friends. No new friends. No, I don't need no new. No, I don't need no new friends.
For me, I consider the record to be a very iconic record, which basically kind of piggybacks on my life as a queer man, my androgynous side, who I am as an artist, me and my love for heels. It kind of definitely gave you that sitcom feel if you watch the music video, which is out. And if you want to look that up, you can look that up too. And I do have 2 features on there, which would be Jeff Sky and Ace Gabbana, who had 2 very big influential verses on that record too as well, which I think was a really big milestone too for myself, having 2 straight artists on a record, which was one of my first singles. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not new to this music shit, not by a long shot. But this music that I'm putting out now is a lot more personal to me. Who I am now as an artist is a lot more personal to me, because y'all know that I kind of did this big transition from being J. Jacoby to him. It was like this big thing for me. Of course, with No New Friends came, my friends and my brother, because, in the time of my dad's passing, I was very appreciative and grateful for the people who did come and support me and show me love and give me the love that I really needed at the time. Because honestly, like, I was going in a downward spiral. And honestly, even through last year, I seen myself going in like a downward spiral. Like, I don't think it was until like July for real that I kind of like really got myself back on track. Like, it's crazy to think of, a lot of the shit that I went through last year. Like, I really had to grab my balls. I haven't really got into like all of the stuff. I'm probably not going to, but it was the last year was a trying time for me, and honestly, I can see this year being trying times too. Yeah, so JJ, Shira, Day Day, and of course Sandrice were like some really, really big people in my life who influenced a lot when it came to No New Friends, especially with the rollout for No New Friends going into the remix, which was with Jeff and Ace. My birthday was smooth. We definitely went to Detroit, party club, Club Hobbs. I definitely drank a lot last year, and I had to kind of pull myself out of it too, like, because I found myself, like I said, that downward spiral, girl.
Man at home, the club is full of ballers and they pockets full grown. And all you fellas leave your girl with her friends, cause it's 11:30 and the club is
jumping.
I ain't thinking about my man tonight. I ain't thinking about my man tonight. I ain't thinking about my man tonight. I ain't thinking about my man tonight.
Hey, we're
Yeah, so I dropped that music video, and then I was gifted with the opportunity to work with Thot Squad, which is an artist from Detroit area, Michigan. She's a phenomenal artist. The producer, Benny Beats, phenomenal fucking producer. So I ended up getting an opportunity to help open for Cupcake, which was fucking fire.
make some noise.
I want to go back so bad. So I'll even drop a couple of the clips from that experience too. For some of you who may know, who don't know about it. Oh, bitch, that was the time last night. So I got to open up with Thot Squad for Cupcake. And we performed our record, which is called Bussy, Bussy. You can find that too. It's on YouTube. Just type in Thot Squad featuring him, Bussy, Bussy. Again, Bussy, bitch. So you can find that video, which was really, really cool. And then for Cupcake was really cool. I got to take some pictures with her. My friends came down and got to take some pictures with Cupcake. They ended up meeting her at the door, and she seen them, and they took a picture with her. And JJ, oh baby, the wig, girl. And if y'all don't know, y'all need to go and shop with John J. Hair, Lovely Dreams, baby. Pride time, and when Pride came back around, I kind of had a plan in my head because I really wanted to perform in my city for Flint Pride, and then, of course, I was scheduled to do Detroit Pride. So Detroit Pride came, which was a very, very cool experience for me, and a really good friend of mine, Mari, and then another friend of mine, Mikey, phenomenal dancers, danced back for me for that show. They twice even performed because we got a record that's actually getting ready to drop pretty soon too, called Sir, that we also performed. And then I was supposed to perform for Flint Pride, which sadly I didn't get booked for that. Hopefully this year we may be able to do something about that. So yeah. Baby, what you wanna do? Do you wanna fly above the moon? Oh, you wanna travel out of space or head down south to my place? Oh yeah. Y'all turn the vibe out here. Come on, make some noise for me. I need all that good energy. Yeah. But do you got me? Also gifted with the opportunity to do a night at the Loft, which is a club downtown Flint, here in the city. And I decided to do the first Kiki ball, or the first ball, period, here in the city of Flint, which hadn't been done in some years. And I thought it would be a really, really cool experience. And it was, and I'm new to ballroom, so that's like a whole nother thing. Girl, and we gonna get into some story times, because girl, bitch, I'm gonna give you all those stories. Y'all need those stories. You know, it's real life for us. Bitch, come on! Yeah, bitch! And yeah, the bar was a fucking success. It definitely felt more like a Vogue night, but it was a success. It was cute. I had a good time. Everybody who came out from Detroit, Flint, we had some people, I think, too, from like some of my friends from Lansing, who even came down for the bar, which was really cute. And even now, like, I've been considering doing a repeat of the back, because it's called the Back to Black Kiki Bar. A repeat of it, because I wanted to do it annually. And do it again and do it better this year than what I did last year, because I thought it would be really, really cool. And, we don't have any houses or anything like that here in Flint, but we do have some members of houses in the city, but we don't really have, like, full-blown houses here in the city, or a chapter here in the city. We don't have that, so that's another thing. Which kind of led to a lot of more events and a chain of people in the city who wanted to do more for the gay community to start doing stuff for them. So, now we have something called Generations Entertainment here in the city of Flint, which is a group of 3 people who, are doing club nights here in the city of Flint, off Richfield, which is a really, really cool, very smooth night. And I encourage anybody in the city of Flint, especially if you're watching this video, to go out and, party. Go have a good time. Go enjoy them. Go enjoy the girls. Go have a drink. Yeah, it's a good time. So now this year, like, I'm really just getting back to me. Being patient, taking my time, and just learning to really take in God's timing, for real. Everything is not meant for me right now. Everything that I kind of want to do right now is not meant for me to do right now. Like, legitimately, like, it's a ball in LA that I really, really wanted to go to. And then Riley Prodigy and Monte are both teaching in LA. I think it's either the same day or a day apart. And I really wanted to fucking go. And it's on the 10th in February. It's Kiki scene, and I really wanted to go. But I'm not going to be able to go right now. I got other priorities and stuff like that I need to worry about. So I guess that is the theme of this video. Prioritizing your life. And that is my life right now. It's just me prioritizing, getting back to money management, really having honest conversations with myself, and even, like, kind of separating myself from people who I don't necessarily feel like have my best interest at heart, or aren't, not even necessarily that, just aren't even in alignment with what it is that I have going on right now, or what it is that I'm looking for in my life. I'm getting ready to start teaching again, because, I stopped teaching kind of piggybacking off of me saying that I got a little bit lost. I hadn't taught in a long time, but I did sub a class for my friend Nikki, which was really, really cool, and I had a lot of fun doing that, but even then, like, I still didn't feel like me. Like, I'm just getting back to a point where, like, I feel like me and being okay with just being myself again. It's so much power in just being yourself and being okay with that, and I think me having a lot of people in my ear kind of telling me that, oh, well, you kind of got to pick one. You either got to sing and do music or you got to dance. You can't do both. And, me listening to that. And I'm just kind of getting back to the fact that I can do everything. And whatever works for me, it's just what works for me. And I'm still going to go far, and I'm still going to be able to do everything that I said that I want to do. And everything will just happen in due time. I just have to move and continue to trust God and whatever it is that I plan to do. And same thing for you. Just pray about it. Talk to God. Ask him to give you give you a better sense of discernment. Ask him to guide your steps, in the direction that it is that you need to go in. And it's up to you to kind of just sit back and listen and be more steadfast with whatever it is that you're doing. That's just really this chapter of my life. I'm about to be 24 on March 31st. And even now, like, I'm asking myself, okay, it's my 24th birthday. Does my 24th birthday really need to be big? And, and I usually just do it a little bit big every year. And last year was pretty big. I went on a tangent for my birthday last year. It's always a him time, and and I do think that this is a year for me, just in different ways. I need my home life together, and I'm on a mission right now to really kind of step out of my comfort zone and, prioritize, but I want more out of life. Like, I want more. I went back to school, so I'm actually in school right now, which I'm going back to school for music technology, production, the business, and even sometimes I ask myself, it's like, Jesse, you've been doing this for a while. You kind of know what you're doing. You're pretty hands-on. It's kind of like, is you really kind of making the right move? But I think I am. And even in all of this, like, there's a lesson behind everything. When you move and what you know that you should be doing, you feel better. You think better. You manifest better. Yeah, you just do. You do. And I'm enjoying every bit of this space that I'm in right now. And this is my 2023. So far, it's February. And I hope everyone is enjoying their 2023. So far. I think this is going to be a pretty smooth year. We done been through COVID, monkeypox. Flu done came around and started hitting everybody with a slam. I think, and let's not even talk about inflation, because bitch, eggs is so fucking high right now. Milk is so high right now, it's ridiculous. Gas prices. We have been through a lot. 2020 all the way up until, I can say now, and we still going through a lot of shit. Economy is definitely doing another shift, but I'm praying for everybody, and yeah, so peace.